My name is Aden Bashir. I got my coach Kampy with me. Kampy, how you doing?
I'm good, Adam. How are you?
Yeah, I'm pretty good. Tell me about yourself.
Well, I suppose the place to start is with my puppy. This is Louie the Rocket, and we call him the Rocket because he's so fast when he runs. And Louie goes everywhere with me. He's my service therapy dog, and Louie saved my life once. But that's a long story for another time. I myself, I've been in the radio business ever since I was 17. And I'm 61 now, so I don't know if you really want to do the math on that. I don't. And I have worked all sorts of positions in front of a microphone. I've done just about everything you can. News, weather, sports, disc jockey, production person, voiceover. I've done all kinds of things like that.
What you think about Aden Bashir?
Well, I have a great deal of admiration for Aden Bashir, because I'll tell you, when I first met you, okay, you were just this guy with a dream, okay, and you had none of the skill set that would be required to be able to commence a career in, let's call it, electronic show business. All right? And you were very shy and scared and very unsure of yourself. And I've seen you since then, which was over a year ago now, it seems. I've seen you grow to the point where you are starting to make real progress in advancing yourself in an electronic performance capacity. You do all these interviews, okay? But let's go back to the beginning with you.
Yeah.
Okay? You may have been somebody who showed up with just a vision and a lot of stage fright, but you're a hard worker, okay? You're very devoted. You're very dedicated to what it is you want to do. You're very reliable. When you say you're going to do something, you do it, okay? The only thing that might keep you from doing it is some kind of an obstacle that you didn't foresee, but then you overcome that obstacle, and eventually, and rather quickly, you do what you promised that you were going to do. So you're good for your word, and you're trustworthy. And like I said, you're a very hard worker. All these things, I think, have paid off for you, because you're in a much, much more advanced state than I would have ever thought you were going to reach when I first met you. I'll be real honest with you, Aden.
Yeah.
When I first met you, I kind of felt sorry for you. And I thought, do I get in the way of this guy's dream? Do I stomp on his dream? Do I say, Aden, there's just no way. Why don't you just figure you're going to have a life of, pushing carts at Costco? Okay? Go away, kid. You bother me. But see, I won't do that to somebody. Because I believe this. I believe that in this life, and I believe that certainly in this business, if somebody has a dream, and they work hard enough to accomplish it, they will get opportunities. Okay, I believe that. And I thought, I'm not going to get in the way of this young man's goals and his ambitions. I'm going to do what I can to help. Okay? Now, I don't know if you remember, but I talked to your brother at one time on the phone.
Yeah.
He was very concerned. He loves you very much, by the way. And he was very concerned about whether or not you were going to be getting your money's worth, whether this was something you should pursue, and I think I said the same thing to your brother. I said, I have all kinds of indicators here that Aden is going to do what it takes, do everything necessary to be able to reach his goals. And you're on your way. There's no question you're on your way. And because of what I've seen in terms of the improvements that you've made and the progress and the growth and the maturing, because you're getting smarter and you're getting more grown up every day, based on what I've seen you do in the last year, I can't imagine where you're going to be a year from now. I know you're going to be a lot farther down the road in terms of being accomplished. You're the kind of student that, well, let's put it this way. You're the kind of player that a coach wants on his team.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you are a hard worker on and off the field. You come in the studio, you work really hard. Mm-hmm. You go out there and you work really hard. You prepare. You learn your scripts. You practice your delivery. You rehearse. I wouldn't be able to predict where you're going. Mm-hmm. And one of the reasons I think that I'm such a believer in you, because I totally believe in you, is that you have a spirit, you have an aura that's consistent. You're the same guy when you're interviewing a man on the street or when you're talking with Mick about the draft. You're the same guy when you're looking at an NBA basketball game, you know, when you're talking about your heroes. You're the same guy as you are right now, as you will be when you go out into the commons, as you go through your day. Mm-hmm. You're a very brave, good-hearted, strong, intelligent, and important person to a lot of people.
Thank you. You really helped me out. Without your help, I wouldn't be this far.
You're this far because you've earned it, okay? Mm-hmm. I might have been a nice guy on the way, yeah. but you've earned this. You've worked really hard. You've taught yourself as much as I've taught anything to you.
You're the one who motivated me.
Well, good. But I'll tell you something. I don't think you needed any motivation because you came in, you know, loaded for bear. Nobody was going to stop you. You've done so many things, mm-hmm. and you've entertained so many people in a lot of different ways. You know, you've made people laugh. You've made people understand the game, for instance, of basketball much better. The game of football, you've educated your audience. You've been serious. You've been, playful. You've done all these things with you. And you can see them on YouTube. You're getting a lot of hits. Right?
Yeah, I'm getting hits.
Yeah. What's your favorite one? What's something you're really proud of?
The one with me and Mick, Terrence Ross one.
Oh, you like that one the best?
Yeah,
okay.
The Terrence